Hello and welcome back to the Efficient Skillet. My name is Willie and I hope that you're doing extremely well out there. I know that I am. Today's video is brought to you in part by Sam Houston Electric Cooperative. Since 1939, a unique force for East Texas communities. At Sam Houston, our leaders are members, neighbors, and friends. More than electricity, quite simply, Sam Houston Electric Cooperative is part of East Texas. Click their ad on our top headlines page. Today is our 100th video at the Efficient Skillet, and what I'm going to show y'all how to do today is, since it's the 100th, it's kind of cool. So I'm going to show y'all the main staple of my diet. It's a kale power salad. I love this salad. I invented this salad. I've refined it over and over again through the years, and I literally make it 3 to 4 times a week, and it really is the main staple of my diet. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is start out with fresh, uncooked kale. I get this at Walmart. It's amazingly affordable. For a big bunch like this, it's only 98 cents. But since they're fresh vegetables, of course, you always want to wash them first. So I'm going to take the little twisty thing off here. And what I do generally is I'll take this and I'll wash it like this. And then you got this big fat stem in here. We don't want that. So what I do is I just take my fingers like this, and then I just pull that stem and off comes the kale. And then I set it in a bowl right beside the sink. And I'm going to do this until all the kale is stripped off this, washed and stripped off the stems and put into my bowl. All right, now that we got our kale all washed and the fat stems pulled out, we want to chop it up and put into a tub. Now, I've said this before in other videos. If you don't have one of these tubs like this, you can get them at Walmart, and they're like $2. And it's one of the handiest things you'll ever have for the kitchen, not just for salads, but for breading things and just other stuff. It's a really good, handy general purpose tub to have in the kitchen. It's just very useful. But anyway, now that we've got our kale washed, we got the fat stems pulled out, what I'll do is I just grab like a handful of the leaves of this kale and I go like this. I chop them. As I always say, watch out for that knife blade, it will cut you. Chop them like that, and then you just go this way. And you dump it into the tub. We're gonna, and you do this until all the entire bunch of kale is chopped and in the tub. So now we've got our kale all cleaned. We've got the fat stems pulled out and it's chopped up, the whole bunch, put in our tub. Next, we're gonna add 1.5 cups of shredded carrots. Now these vegetables, none of them's cooked. They're at their maximum healthiness when they're uncooked vegetables. Not only the way I designed this salad, not only are they at their maximum healthiness, but they're absolutely, I hate to overuse this word, but delicious. They're just, the way I do this, it's absolutely delicious. Next, we're gonna add a cup of chopped purple onions, pretty finely chopped. And with those 3 ingredients in there, before I go any further, I'm just gonna take my big salad spoon, I guess, my big spoon here, and just kind of mix it a little bit, because we still have more stuff we're gonna add to this. And if you mix it a little bit as you go, you have a lot less stirring to do than if you just let it all build up and have to mix it all in at once. So give it a little stir like that. Next, we're gonna add 1/3 cup of lemon juice. 1/3 cup of regular vinegar. And 1 full cup of extra virgin olive oil. Now for this olive oil, as y'all well know, I always recommend California Olive Ranch. That is the very best olive oil you can buy out there, and it's not, maybe $1 or $2 more than the other cheaper sorry brands. but get California Olive Ranch. It's not at HEB, but it is at Livingston Walmart. 1 full cup of extra virgin olive oil. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put, you want to salt it to taste. For me, what works is 4 pinches of kosher salt. Now for me, a pinch is a fairly substantial amount of salt. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what works for me, 4 pinches. You may want it less salty. You may want it more salty. The thing I've noticed, and then give it another little stir. The thing I've noticed about this salad is the more I make it, the better I get at making it. The better it just gets better and better with the more you do it. You just get more of a feel of how to make this salad for maximum flavor. And so far, everything we've added to this, there's nothing unhealthy about it. Salt is arguably unhealthy. I wouldn't worry about it. So what we're going to do now with those ingredients mixed together, we're going to set this aside and we're going to start getting ready to do our chicken that goes into the salad. Prepare our chicken. I've got my electric skillet preheated to 325 degrees. I'm going to add just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to the already heated skillet. And we're going to swish it around a little bit. And then I'm going to take 1.5 chicken breasts that I've cut up into little pieces, and we're going to put that into the we're going to spread it around a little. At this point here, this is where I put some seasoning on the chicken. For this salad, what works best is Greek seasoning, but this Cavender's Greek seasoning is just some really great super seasoning. So anyway, I'm going to put it all over our cut up chicken breasts here. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I'm going to put our Cavender's Greek seasoning on it. And then to that, I'm going to take some balsamic vinegar. This is very, very important to get that excellent flavor that this salad has. You've got to put in the balsamic vinegar on your chicken. And I've never measured it. I just kind of go by feel. And that's the last bit. And I think that's just about perfect right there. I need to get some more balsamic vinegar. So take our old friend, Mr. Bamboo Spoon, and let's stir it around. Stir our chicken. Get those little pieces, they have a tendency sometimes to want to stick together. So try your best to separate them. And we're going to leave this chicken in here with the lid off until it's fully cooked. You don't want to put the lid on. In the past videos when I've done salad, I've put the lid on. And the reason I like to leave that lid off is because it lets these liquids like the juice from the chicken, the vinegar, the olive oil, it lets it distill down a little bit, and it kind of concentrates its flavor better. And what you want to do is just leave this in here, this chicken at 325 degrees until it's fully cooked, and then stir it, and it'll take about 5 or 6 minutes to cook, but stir it every minute or so, just a little bit. It's been about 5 minutes now. Our chicken is fully cooked, so I'm going to turn our heat off. We're going to push this aside for just a minute. We're going to bring our salad back into the picture. Now what you want to do at this point with this salad, before we add the chicken in there, I'm going to take 5 hard-boiled eggs. I love eggs. They're very healthy for you. I remember back in the 70s, they were saying, don't eat eggs. They're bad for you. You're going to get cholesterol and that's stupid. Eggs are excellent for you. They're loaded with vitamins. They got perfect protein. Eggs have some of the very best protein you can get on the planet. Now, I used to, when I did this salad, I would soft boil my eggs. And my wife, who she likes a salad, but she said, Willie, stop soft boiling them, they're raw. And I said, no, they're not raw, Angel, they're just soft boiled. So she demanded that I hard boil them. So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I tried it. And that's one of those moments where I kind of got lucky and discovered something new about this salad. But the reason I like to hard boil them is because the yolks, if you soft boil them, it doesn't do this, but when you hard boil them, they have a kind of a they kind of smear. And when you dump the liquid, with all the liquids like the lemon juice and the vinegar and then the chicken with this liquid in it that we're about to dump in, that yolk smears into it, and it smears all over your salad, that really good flavor of that yolk, and it just adds to it. But before we dump our chicken in and wrap up this salad, we're going to stir it again. Stir those yolks in there a little. The chicken, the hard-boiled eggs, stir them in a little bit. And I like to chop my eggs with a knife because I like big chunks of eggs, you know. I just love that in a salad, you know. So mix our hard-boiled eggs in there. See, you can see the yellowishness in the liquid here because those yolks, they start smearing onto the leaves of this salad, and it's so good. All right. Oh, I almost forgot. Whoa, we don't want to put the chicken in yet. There's one other thing we need to do before that. Oats. Now, these are quick oats. They're my favorite. You can also use old-fashioned oats. I've done it both ways, and both work really good. But what I'm going to do is take a cup, 1 full cup of quick oats, and I'm going to sprinkle it in my salad like this. And then just because I love oats, I'm going to put a little bit more. Just like that, you put them in there. And then you can, before you stir it, you can almost make them stir for you by going like this. And they're just about worked all down into the salad just like that, but I'm going to stir it a little bit anyway. These oats add so much to this salad. Plus, as everybody knows, everybody's heard. If you haven't heard, you've been living under a rock. Oats are really, really healthy for you. Kale is really healthy for you. Onions are healthy for you. Carrots are healthy for you. Extra virgin olive oil is off the charts healthy for you. It's loaded with antioxidants. Now, I'm not saying it's low calorie because it's not. Extra virgin olive oil is kind of high in calories, but it's good for you. It's really good for you. It lowers your cholesterol. Okay, so now we're ready to dump in our chicken. And this chicken, that's why I leave the lid off, because this stuff becomes kind of, it kind of thickens, and it has just a super flavor to it. So we're gonna take every bit of this and dump it into our salad and mix it one more time, and we're ready to eat it. Now this salad right here is a lot. It's like I said, I eat it several times a week, and I eat the whole thing over like a 2-day period, you know. But dump your chicken in there and all the juices that it cooked in. Dump it all. I use a spatula to get it all out. And then we're going to take the chicken and we're going to mix it all up into our salad. Oh man, this is so good. I wish they had smell-o-vision. With all our ingredients now into the salad, you just want to stir it thoroughly. And that's where this tub comes in handy. If you had a regular, fairly large bowl from your kitchen, you'd be trying to stir it and you'd be going real slow because as you stirred it, it's trying to come out over the edges. If you got this handy tub like this, it's my salad tub, I guess, it makes it so much easier to stir all this salad here. But it's just, this salad, it's so good and it's so healthy, it can change your life. I'm not trying to overdo it, but this salad is just amazing, and it's amazingly healthy. What? So I guess the last thing we have to do here is give it the taste test. So got me a nice salad bowl here. I guess that would be appropriate. Mmm. Oh man. This salad, it has all these different flavors in there. You got the kale, the carrots, the onions, you got the chicken, you got the oats, and then you have all the seasonings that include lemon juice and vinegar, salt, Greek seasoning. But when you combine them all together, with every bite, it's just exploding with flavor. This salad is not only super healthy, it's super delicious. I know I've said that sound like a broken record, but I can't stress it enough, especially if you're old like me. I'm 55, I'll be 56 in a few months. And this salad is extremely healthy for you to eat, and it's extremely delicious. Now, whatever you do, do not add anything else to this salad. Do not put any kind of salad dressing on it. This salad is complete as it is. It's complete. It's a masterpiece. It's beautiful and it's wonderful. And look up the ingredients online. Go to Google or whatever and look up the health benefits of kale, the health benefits of extra virgin olive oil, the health benefits of carrots, the health benefits of onions. Look these things up and become knowledgeable about what you're eating. It'll help you even enjoy this delicious salad even more. And then the last thing is, when I said I'd make this 3 or 4 times a week, it's not like I make this and have it with a steak dinner or with something else. This salad is the main course. That's it. That's all I'll eat. And like I said, this will last me about 2 days right here because I consume it a lot. And one of the great ways to stay healthy is to consume voluminous amounts of vegetables. With this salad, you got fresh vegetables. It's so good. And you can consume a whole bunch of it. Now, like I said, it's not exactly low calorie. It's not like a chocolate cake either. It's not screaming with calories, but it is good for you and it is very tasty. So, with our 100th video, I hope you try it and I hope you like it. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button below. If you want to leave any comments about anything like my shirt or my hat, feel free to comment below. And you can email us, efficientskillet@gmail.com. Make America great again.